Alright, boys and girls, and welcome back to Chord on Guitar. Aaron Lewis, I believe it's first time, I think so, in his channel, and we have his song called Pull Me Under. So I've been wanting to do that for a couple days now, and now is the time here. This is a great guitar song. We have more than just one guitar in this original song here. So on some parts in this song and this tutorial, we will have just a strumming pattern in the background. And that is when we have these different instrumental parts and so. But I will give you a great version here of this great song, Pull Me Under. So let's start first with the chords. We don't need any capo for this one. And we have 7 different chords to learn here. So let's go through them. First is A minor. So that is open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. Then we have G, so third on E, second A, open D, open G, third on B, and third on E. Then we have C, so third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. Then comes F, so you bar all strings here on the first fret, and the rest will be third on A, third on D, and second on G. And the next chord will be F minor, so the only difference there is that you're gonna release the second here on the G, and the rest is the same here. So bar all strings on the first fret, and the rest will be third on A and third on D, and that is the F minor. Then we have the D minor 7. So that will be open D, second G, first B, and first E. And I bar these 2 last strings here, the B and the E string here on the first fret. That is easier in my opinion. So that was the D minor 7. And then we have the final chord, the E minor. So that is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. Okay, so before we go into the chords and such, we will look at the strumming pattern that will work for this song. And that will be down, up, down, up. So take this A minor, that will be the first chord here for this song. So we will illustrate the strumming with A minor. So down, up, down, up. So down, up, down, up. Okay, so you have a short break or short pause after the first down, and then comes up, down, up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. In that way. Okay, so we have this intro here. It will be same strumming here, like we just learned here. So it will be 1 time on A minor, then 1 on G, then 1 on C, sorry, 2 on C actually, and 4 on F. Right, that is 1 chord progression there. So A minor 1 time, G 1 time, C 2 times, and F 4 times. You will play that chord progression for 2 rounds, and that will be the intro. But I just want to mention here, we have different notes here that we would like to emphasize when we are strumming. So on the first round of these chords, A minor, G, C, and F, there is that is a melody that goes in the background, and you want to emphasize those notes when you're strumming. So for A minor there, the first chord, you want to emphasize the 2nd fret G string while you're strumming. And then for G, that is the open B string, and this is the only part where we play G that will actually release the 3rd fret B string here. So that will be without the 3rd fret here. So you will release the B string there to emphasize the open B note there. So, okay. Then comes the shift to C here. You want to emphasize the first fret B string, this one, on the first round of the C, and on the second round you want to emphasize the open G string. So you actually try to emphasize different notes there. So okay, and for F you're gonna emphasize the third fret D string. Right, that was the first chord progression round. The second round will be same chords, but now you want to emphasize the first fret B string on A minor, and on G you want to emphasize the third fret B string. So now you have the original chord here, and on C you want to emphasize the open E string, this one. And on the second time you play C, you want to emphasize the third fret E string, so you actually add that one to the chord here. And on the final chord, the F, you want to emphasize the same as the last F there, the third fret D string. 4 times. Alright, so that was the intro there. And now we are in the first verse there. Pull me under to save me. That's where we start. For this one, we need to look at picking pattern here, because we're gonna go between F and C through the entire verse here, both verses, because we start with 2 verses here. So the picking pattern for F will be, sorry, yeah, like this. Sorry, my fault. I had my finger on the wrong string there. So that is the picking for F, and for C, like that. Okay. So what are we playing there? We're playing the first fret on the E string in the bass, then the third fret D string, open G, third fret E, back to open G, and back to third D. So that is the pattern for F. Alright, and the pattern for C will be, so third on A, second on D, open G, third E, open G, and second D. Like that. Okay. So now when we have this, we will go through the verse here. And it's very easy. You're gonna play 2 rounds of F. That's 1. That's 2. And then you shift to C. 2 rounds of C. Then you go back to 2 rounds of F. And 2 rounds of C. And that is 1 verse. So 2F, 2C, 2F, 2C. That's the verse. And we have 2 verses right after each other, so you're gonna play them in the same way there. So now we are at the pre-chorus part there. We will continue the picking patterns here, but we have new chords, so we need to know how to handle them. So it will be A minor 1 time, G 1 time, C 2 times, and F 2 times. That's 1 chord progression round, and the next round will be A minor still 1 time, G 1 time, C 2 time, and F 1 time plus F minor 1 down. So that is how what will go on here on this pre-chorus. So let's start to look at the picking patterns here for A minor and G and C. Okay, so A minor will be like this. Very easy. So open A, second D, and second G. Then you shift to G and you're gonna play, so third on E in the bass, open D, open G. That's it for G, and then you shift to C and you're gonna play for 2 times. Okay, so that is third on A, second on D, and open G. So then you're gonna play 2 rounds of F, and you're gonna use the same picking there that we learned in the verse. So this one, okay? So it will be like this. For the first chord progression round, and for the next round it will be same here, C and 1 for F, and then you just end with 1 down on F minor, and that was the pre-chorus part there. Then starts the chorus, pull me under, save yourself, and so on. That's where we are. We're gonna start the strumming here, and we're gonna use the same strumming that we'll learn here for the intro, the down, up, and it will be the chords C, F, C, F. We will start there. So it will be 4 times of C, 4 on F, C 4 times again, and 4 on F. Okay, so far C, F, C, F 4 times on each chord there, and we're still in the chords. It's all because of me, so that's where we are in the lyrics. And there you go again with the chords here, A minor, G, C, and F. So you're gonna do strumming here instead. So 1 on A minor, 1 on G, 2 on C, and 4 on F. Okay, and for next round you will do the same, 1 on A minor, 1 on G, 2 on C, and 2 on F. Only 2 on F on the last chord there, plus 1 extra down and a pause. Okay, so I'm gonna talk meanwhile I'm playing, so let's go. A minor, G, C, C, F, 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 A minor, G, C, C, F, F, and 1 down, plus pause. Alright, and that was the chorus. That leads us to the instrumental part, and that is a strumming in the background with a solo. We will not cover the solo here in this song here. I can just give you the chords, and that will be strumming still. And it will be 1 round of A minor, G 1 round, C 1 round, another C, and F 2 rounds, and 1 extra down, plus a pause. Alright, so that is the instrumental part with the strumming. That leads us to the next verse here, played in the same way, and that is also the case with the next pre-chorus, same as the pre-chorus we learned. And it will be the same there almost with the next chorus. So the only difference here with this chorus is the ending here of this chorus. So we can just go right to the ending here. Remember, on this ending here we just learned on this chorus, we have the A minor, G, C, C, F, F. Okay, so A minor, G, C, C, and then F 4 rounds, I mean, for the first chord progression, and that is still the same with this chorus, but that is where we need to change in the next round in this last part of this chorus. And that is in the lyrics, that you haunt me in my dreams. And this dreams, he will sing for a long while on this word here, dream. So that means we're gonna play meanwhile there. So the last round here and this chorus with the A minor, it goes like this. A minor 1 round, G 1 round, C 2 rounds, still the same. And now here's where the change comes. F only for 3 rounds. And then you're gonna play 1 on C and 1 on D minor 7. Sorry, 2 times. And 2 times on G. Alright, so that was the other ending here on this chorus. So just to repeat, everything is the same except from this last chord progression round. A minor 1 time, G 1 time, C 2 time, F 3 times, C 1 time, D minor 2 time, and G 2 time. And that leads us to another instrumental part here. Okay, and that will be for the chords C. I will still strum here. C 2 times, F 1 time, and then E minor 1 time, and then D minor 7 2 times, and G 2 times. Alright, and then it will repeat itself again. So C 2 times, F 1 time, E minor 1 time, D minor 2 time, and then the ending here is just 1 down on G. Okay, so that was the instrumental part. We will just go through them pretty quick because we don't play these solos here in this tutorial. So that leaves us with the last chorus part here. Okay, so here you can choose to play either just 1 down for each chord here on this last chorus, or you can choose to play the same picking pattern that we learned for the first and for the verses here when it comes to the C and F. Okay, because you're gonna play the C here for two rounds if you choose to play the picking here. And then F for 2 rounds again, and C for 2 rounds, and F for 2 rounds. You can choose to do that, or you can play the strumming here, but if you play the strumming you will duplicate the amounts of time, so you will play 4 C's and 4 F and 4 C's and 4 F. So it's up to you to play this either way here. It's in the original song here, there's picking going on there in the background, but you can choose to play only downs there as well, strumming. So that's what's going on, and then it ends with again the same chords there: the A minor, G, C, C, F, 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 and the A minor, G, C, C, and 3 times on F. A lot of figures and stuff on this song here, but that is what's going on with this one, Pull Me Under by Aaron Lewis. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and if it was, please thumb up and tell me what you liked or didn't with this tutorial. See you soon guys, and don't forget, play tuned.